Iran test-fired a new radar-evading missile Monday and announced a step forward in its nuclear program. Some say it's Iran's way of firing back at President Obama's new sanctions, which could make it virtually impossible for Iran to sell its crude oil.
Iran is trying to say that outside pressure isn't going to soften its behavior.
Analyst Karim Sajapur has interviewed dozens of senior Iranian officials and clerics. The missile tests follow Iran's threat to close the Strait of Hormuz, where 20% of the world's oil passes. It also announced that it produced its own uranium fuel rods. All as President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad prepares to visit Venezuela, Ecuador, Nicaragua, and Cuba. Some Republican contenders see a direct threat in Iran and its surrogates forging ties in the United States' backyard.
I'm very concerned about the militant socialists and the radical Islamists joining together, bonding together.
Right now, Hezbollah, which is working throughout Latin America, in Venezuela, in Mexico, throughout Latin America, which poses a very significant and imminent threat to the United States of America.
Thank you, Governor.
But some analysts say there's little appetite for Iranian ideology in South America.
We unnecessarily exaggerate the extent of Iran's global influence.
Sajapur says Iran doesn't have the naval ships needed to blockade the Strait of Hormuz, and it needs those shipping lanes as much as anyone. He sees Iran as more bluster than battle-ready.
But there is a concern that the hardliners in Tehran will try to provoke some type of military attack on themselves for domestic political expediency. And that's a trap which the United States and Israel should be careful about walking into.